So James Carville is a Democratic strategist who was largely behind Bill Clinton's win in 1992. He's a bit of a more conservative Democrat. A lot of leftists don't really like him, but let's check in on what he has to say. Fox News reports James Carville calls Biden the most tragic figure in American politics in my lifetime. James Carville lamented the political misfortune of President Biden in the weeks following Donald Trump's victory. In a video update published on YouTube, the 80-year-old pundit weighed in on the heat Biden is currently enduring from his own party for pardoning his son, Hunter Biden. Though Carville did not hold the pardon against the president, he lamented how Biden's actions in the past year have made him such an unpopular figure. The most tragic figure in American politics in my lifetime is President Biden, Carville proclaimed. And he's 80 years old, so he has had a long lifetime. I mean, he was alive when Richard Nixon was vice president and president, when Nixon had to resign in disgrace after serving as the popular Ike Eisenhower's vice president for 8 years. That guy had a huge fall from grace. But now he's saying, yeah, Biden's the most tragic. And it probably stems from the fact that he's part of the same political party as Biden, so it really stings. And he agreed with a lot of what Biden did, it seemed. So the strategist waved off criticisms from Biden's own party that he pardoned his son on Sunday after saying throughout his presidency he never would. All right, so he said I'd never pardon the kid. Okay, I don't believe when anybody says I never had sex with that person or I'd never pardon my kid. I don't pay any attention to it because I think everybody lies about sex and everybody is going to do what they're going to do with their own children, he said. Multiple Democratic lawmakers and liberal media outlets condemned the pardon, arguing the younger Biden got off too easy from multiple felony convictions and warning that Trump would use it as an excuse for more abuses of power. Instead, Carville hammered Biden over running for re-election in the first place, saying that if he had just passed the torch early enough, the Democratic Party would have won the election and none of this negative attention would be on him. He would have left the White House on a high note, he said. That's probably correct, although not certainly. You know, the Israel foreign policy decisions of the Biden administration definitely didn't help, although I guess those were after Biden announced he was running for re-election. But yeah, the guy said he would be a transitional candidate, really implying that he would just be a one-term guy. And then some new, probably younger Democrat gets to pick up where he left off in January 2025. So yeah, he was misleading, and not many people called him on that. I mean, a lot of people are just like, oh, okay, I mean, that's what presidents do. They just run for re-election. Trump did it, Obama did it, Bush did it, Clinton did it, H.W. Bush did it, and so on. So why shouldn't he run for re-election? Well, he's had those things that he said where it's like hinting at the idea of being a one-term president. But yeah, his attempt to run for re-election did not help the Democrats. Although, in hindsight, I don't know if James Carville is correct that another Democrat could have won. I think the economic situation, even if, yeah, Biden's not really to blame for it, but it just didn't help. You know, the post-pandemic economy, the inflation surge starting in 2021, it just was serving as a total specter that haunted the party in power. And in this case, the party in power was the Democratic Party. But I don't know. I think Trump ran a pretty dismal campaign, but still good enough to win, I guess, in these circumstances. In 2022, the Democrats did better than we thought in the Senate, and beat a lot of the Trump nominees. So that seemed to be a good omen for the Democrats going forward, but apparently it was not because Kamala Harris just got trounced. But yeah, I'm inclined to agree with James Carville on this one that the Biden situation is pretty tragic. It really is. He's going to be remembered as the guy who decided to run for re-election when he really should not have. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you agree with Carville? Please leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you found this video insightful. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you in the next video.